Ooh La La. Oh, absolutely fine. That's another track title that has been used for a film.
Bollywood movie.
Yeah, for the Dirty Picture.
Yeah, it has. But we came out with it first.
You did,
Ooh La La
because this album came out 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I mean, yeah, and then what happened is it went over to India, and someone thought, oh, that's a good title. Well, I'll just use that in the.
What normally happens?
Yeah.
What we call.
It's a coincidence.
Well, diplomatically we call it an exchange or a dialogue, don't we? But other people would call it plagiarism.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
still waiting for my check, by the way.
Yeah.
Royalties.
I like your version. I like your version better, actually. Okay, Don D. Now he was rapping on that, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's an old buddy of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
You
He's
guys go back a while.
yeah. Basically,
That's because we're older than you two are.
yeah.
Yeah, so we
Just a
go
bit.
back a long while.
Just
so.
Yeah, Don D. I mean, what can I say about Don D? Larger than life personality. He's coming back. In fact, there's a single which is lined up for him to feature on, which we're really excited about. Last time he featured on something for us, you know, it was great. It blew up, you know, phenomenon. It had a huge success for us, especially as newcomers in the industry.
And the #1 slot, as Kamini mentioned
Yeah,
earlier. So.
yeah. So he's coming back to do his thing with M2K, and there's loads more. I think independently he's working with a lot of artists in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So there's loads to come from his side in terms of his solo work as well, which is, you know, we're just really looking forward to it.
I think he's also doing a few of the odd banger tunes as well in the UK, so I'm sure you'll hear a few more of those this year.
Yeah, there's
as well.
some big collaborations, so
Yeah.
watch this space.
He gets around, and it's great. It's great to know that he's going to be doing stuff with you again. Before we get to what you're going to be doing in the future, aside from the current single, Ye Dost Di, remind us, because it's been a while since we've seen you. You are a brother and sister duo from London.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
I get a tick for that.
tick,
Okay,
definitely.
all right.
Good.
Your real names are Manoj and Kamini.
Yeah.
Gamini.
Kamini.
Gamini.
Kamini.
Like, I'm Gujarati. So
Oh,
it's Gamini.
for goodness sake. Why didn't someone put that on the press release? Okay.
I'm kidding, you can call me what you want, Ritu.
Cam. I think
Cam, it's good.
let's just pretend that your parents called you together collectively as a duo, M2K.
That's it.
It
Makes it nice and
It
easy.
makes it a lot easier. And you got into music how?
I mean, I'm going to let Cam answer this, because I think
Yeah.
I've been talking
From-
about
from very
too much.
Just because I've mispronounced their name. Okay, let's get her to talk about it.
Thank you. No, from a very young age, we've both been exposed to a lot of Bollywood music. I remember when I was a kid, and I wouldn't have my lunch or dinner without my mum playing Gubby Gubby, like the record, and it was like constantly on, you know. And I think those influences have been with us, and parents watching Bollywood movies and so forth, us picking up Hindi from there. And I guess all that exposure is sort of built up sort of within us, and as we've grown older we've had a bit of a larger appreciation for it, which has brought us along to start writing our own tracks and producing them.
But what some people do is they run away from the music that their parents introduced them to, or that their parents were listening at home, whereas you've embraced it and you want to take it to the next level, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've always had a love for Bollywood music, like what Cam's saying, from a very young age. I think Cam did at a stage go and start listening to like the whole. She had a phase where she did like sort of listen to a lot of Madonna.
I love
and
Madonna,
Mariah
Carey,
and
Whitney Houston, we all do. Come on.
You know,
Celine Dion?
Oh, absolutely.
Inevitable.
Yeah.
Love her, and I was singing a lot of sort of soul as well at that stage. But I fell in love with Bollywood music again when Kumar Sanu sort of entered the scene with Ashiki and all of that, and that is where I realised that, you know, this is the kind of music that I want to sing. I'm so passionate about it.
He
so.
doesn't get used as much anymore, do you
I
not think?
know.
Kumar Sanu?
Yeah.
He's really been replaced by
Such a
Sonu
shame.
Nigam and Rahul fucking Ali
Yeah,
Khan.
there's so many singers in India though. I mean, there's a huge variety of talent, and but the only thing that I did want to say is yes, there is a lot of talent, but then again, I think the whole of the Asian Bollywood scene is completely turned around in terms of, I don't think there's, like what we were discussing earlier on, the soul. that soul that, you know, Kumar Sanu was bringing, Udit Narayan, Kishore Kumar, all like the greats going back. I'm not going to name all of them because I've obviously got time, but that soul I don't think is there at the moment in Bollywood, and that's what we want to bring back. In our music, is we want to bring back that real soulful element that you would find on an old record. You know, when you put on an R.D. Burman record, you really hear that soul.
From lyrics to the music to the production, you know, a lot of our tracks, you know, we don't have them at the moment, but in the future you'll hear them. They do have a lot of influence from R.D. Burman, for example, the strings that he uses, or for, you know, stuff like that. So we're trying to bring that flavour back into the UK Bollywood music.
Thank goodness, thank goodness. I mean, because we need that depth and that soulfulness. I'm just very conscious that we've got less than 2 minutes to run before we hand over to Bhagwan Sagu for the Asian News Hour, and this is what happened last time. We ran out of time to talk. Just very quickly, while I've got you here, and I'm just busy rubbing out half of the questions I've got written down for you, unfortunately. Your web details.
Yeah.
Because we need to be able to find
your website.
Okay,
right. Everyone who wants to get in touch with us, look at www.m2kmusic.com. You'll see the latest video for the track that we played earlier on. Ye Dosti is on there. Join our fan network and start
Twitter,
following us on Twitter.
We're on Facebook. You know, join up. We send exclusive music out to our fan base as well, so you get stuff before everybody else gets it.
Pre-release.
Yeah.
Etc.
iTunes.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to hear one more track from M2K. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
opportunity.
Let's have you back next week.
Oh yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's pencil it in now.
We can finish the conversation at least.
We should, definitely.
Thank you.
The wonderful M2K. Keep an eye on their Facebook page, their Twitter account and their website for more information and up-to-date releases. Thank you very much for listening in across the 3 counties UK, Istanbul, Turkey, Germany nationwide and worldwide on the net. I'll speak to you at the same time next week. Take good care. Good night from me, DJ Ritu.